Here's how the debt crisis could end if Biden-McCarthy talks fail. Even before Joe Biden and Kevin McCarthy held their first debt limit meeting, many lawmakers were already thinking about a backup plan to avoid a devastating default. The president and the speaker's Wednesday sit-down started what may prove a long Biden-McCarthy dance over averting fiscal disaster by the time the nation hits its drop-dead deadline to lift its borrowing limit. But as the duo sized each other up in their first one-on-one under divided government, there are already real doubts on Capitol Hill that the two-man talks will pay off. Which leaves inquiring minds in Congress, on Wall Street and across the country wondering, who's going to steer the car away from the cliff? If they can't get anywhere, there are a number of choices, right? Senator John Hickenlooper, Democrat Colorado, said of Biden and McCarthy. But he's not ready to put on his bipartisan gang gear yet. I'm a little bit more fiscally conservative than some Democrats. But this isn't where you negotiate that. If McCarthy and Biden's talks flounder, that would seem to leave centrists in a strong position. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, Republican Kentucky, has sidelined himself and indicated that McCarthy's in the lead for their party, however, which means his moderates are also taking themselves out of the game to avoid undercutting the speaker. In short, don't expect one of the Senate's often active bipartisan groups to swoop in just yet. Still, Senator Joe Manchin, Democrat West Virginia, has met with McCarthy and a handful of senators are informally chatting about possible debt limit solutions. Other centrists are moving more formally. A group of House moderates met for the first time last week to discuss escape hatches if Congress gets too close to busting through the debt limit, expected to potentially hit in June. Their discussions, according to 3 people familiar with them, included the long-shot option known as a discharge petition, which requires a majority of the House to force a debt limit vote against the Speaker's wishes. The goal is to not have that, Representative David Vallado, Republican California, said of any potential fallback plans, before adding, "We're in a dire situation."